Hey, what's up? I'm Jason Howell and I'm here with the Asus Nexus 7. Now this is an important device for Google and Asus. It's essentially a Nexus branded tablet, flagship device for Google, showing off the new version of Android, Jelly Bean 4.1. And it's an incredible tablet for the price especially. $199 for an 8 gig version, $249 for a 16 gig version. Let's take a quick look at the specs. It's a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor with 1 gig of RAM, 1280 by 800 HD LED backlit IPS display with 10-point multi-touch, has a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, and it lacks an SD card slot. It does, however, have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, GPS, accelerometer, magnetometer, gyroscope, and a microphone. There is no cellular connectivity for this tablet. And it features a non-removable 4,326 milliamp hour battery underneath. Let's take a look at the design. It's an impressive, compact, contoured, and light tablet. The design, it just feels expensive, especially for the low cost. You don't expect it. It has a nice rubberized backing right back here that really keeps it from slipping out of your hands, and it just has a nice, solid feel to it. The power and the volume rockers are a little bit recessed, which can make for a difficult time finding them and hitting them properly sometimes, but it's a small price to pay because it keeps it out of the way from getting bumped accidentally, and the front-facing profile actually looks a lot better without those buttons jutting out of the sides. Pogo pins on the side, though there's no word yet exactly how those are going to be utilized, but I'm sure accessories are right around the corner. And overall, this tablet just feels solid and rigid. It does not feel inexpensive in the least bit. Now the display, with a higher resolution and smaller screen size, the pixel density on this, which is about 216 pixels per inch, is very crisp, and it's only really noticeable if you get extremely close to the tablet, which you probably won't. It can be somewhat dim in highlight situations, so if you're outside and you have direct sunlight pouring down on you, you might have a harder time reading that book, but overall it wasn't a deal breaker. Overall it has excellent viewing angles. It's just a really good display on this tablet, way better than the price would make you believe. Now performance. System-wide performance is actually very fluid and very slick, and that's thanks to the impressive innards, and as well, of course, Jelly Bean has their Project Butter enhancements, which actually smooth out all of the graphical UI interactions. Little to no noticeable stutter when moving from home screens and then jumping to the app drawer and throughout included apps. Overall, it's very fluid. Gaming performance is, again, very impressive. This is actually a really good gaming tablet with the NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor. It's just very powered for gaming. Grand Theft Auto 3 played easily on this device, and that's a pretty good game to test the limitations of a device for gaming. Also, a new game, Dead Trigger, actually plays like a charm as well on this. It was very enjoyable to play games on this form factor. Chrome is the browser of choice. It's installed on here as the default browser. First time for Android that's been the case, and you're happy that it's there. It syncs with all of your other desktop instances of Chrome and other devices, and it's just really a fast and convenient browser on Android, though there is no Flash support in Chrome, so keep that in mind. Use another browser.